You are probably chosen. Okay. You are probably chosen. It is hard to be in that position. It is really hard to be in that position. I'm gonna stop right there. Okay, I'm done. A little soft for thought. A big part of me wanted to fix the blur here. And then I thought about it. How ironic. I decided to leave the blur because the blur represents the very much, quite often, blurred truth. That people choose to see what they want to see. They can always adjust their focus, but they let things stay blurry and they make decisions. They move in haste or they don't move at all. Much dies in the silence of delusional lies. I wasn't even trying to rhyme. I'm just saying that's why I always say think for yourself. And I left these here because when people become monitoring spirits looking for reflections of themselves in your story, only to find reflections of you loving yourself, and your only focus being that. A head over heart decision is me knowing that I want the job, but I know that a family member that works there brings nothing but drama, and choosing to take another job because the other job is available. A head over heart decision is me choosing not to go head to head with another family member who is doing nothing but spreading lies. Because on one hand, I love that family member, but I love myself too much to ever try to justify past traumas and past discrepancies, past balls that were dropped. I have to love myself more than needing to feel right, needing to show the dirt on somebody else's canvas. Head over heart. A head over heart decision is me knowing that I was in love with someone who broke my heart, and instead of fighting more to keep a connection, allowing the disconnect, allowing the distance, allowing the break, to preserve myself so that I wouldn't get lost in the sauce. It was a toxic connection. It's head over heart when you love something or someone so much. But not only does the person is showing you that they don't want to be with you, but it's unhealthy for you to remain in the situation, and no one's trying to do the work. No one wants to go to counseling. No one wants to talk about the issues. It's a lot of placating. That's head over heart. Head over heart decision is me loving women who I considered friends and even sisters. Not biological sisters, but I love these women like they were my sisters. But I knew intuitively that not only did they not love me back the way that I loved them, they didn't love me at all. They had no love for me. I was convenient. I was someone that kept them from having to go to lunch by themselves. I was someone that they talked to and whined to about the guys that they were low-key trying to flaunt in my face the whole time. That I tried to show them love in a place where I knew that they didn't. No one had shown them that kind of love. And knowing that it was steadily blowing up in my face, they were steadily stabbing me in the back, sleeping with the men that I had been with while I was with those men. It came out, and the head over heart was me biting the bullet and just releasing the friendship, letting it go. Head over heart. There is no relationship to salvage. You have to know when you've outgrown a circle, when you've outgrown a connection, when you've outgrown people. You have to know. A head over heart decision was me choosing to forgive the many people that hurt me, that never even apologized, that never brought clarity to the situation, from elders, from teachers, family members, fake friends, lovers, supervisors, managers, people that I knew that were working, that they worked against me, that they let me down. And instead of trying to throw them under the bus, instead of trying to prove or disprove a lie or to prove myself innocent, me understanding that none of that even mattered, because the people who they chose to tell those things to tear me down and to smear me, if those people chose to listen to that instead of talk to me and give me a fair chance, I had to love myself enough to walk away from connections like that. Everything that I'm saying, it might sound the same. They are similarly themed, which is why they all got let go, okay? It's head over heart, because in my heart, I have more fight than everybody put together, because I have more love than everybody put together. So I could have fought for those things. None of those people deserve that. A head over heart decision. A lot of parents may be able to relate to this. When you know that you, when your child, whenever they're babies, and they say little things like, and you know they, "Oh, I can't stand you," or "I hate you." Even if they don't say it, they show you that, not in their disobedience, but in how they accept and receive instruction and tax from you. Just you simply saying go to bed when it's time to go to bed, or you saying get up when it's time to get up, or you can't stay outside late. And children get into that mindset, like they just wish that they had other parents. They head over heart is, I have a duty to you, child. I have an obligation to you, child, to love you and to accept you, to not allow myself to take personally those things that you vent emotionally about me, because I know that you're a child and you don't even understand why I'm saying what I'm saying, or instructing as I am, or directing as I am. A child doesn't understand. It's head over heart. And it's, I can't say that actually, because it's my heart that keeps me from being petty with my child. It keeps me from retaliating against my child. But it's head over heart, because regardless of how I feel, when my feelings are hurt, and our feelings get hurt as parents sometimes, is to not only do for you, but to not throw it in your face that I'm doing for you. You wouldn't even have this the move. No. No, my children throw it in my face all the time and be like, well, I didn't, it wasn't my choice to be here. Whatever. It's head over heart. I do the right thing despite how I feel, despite what it looks like. I can look like a simp, a mommy simp. I don't care. Okay? I don't care. Head over heart decision is anything that you desire in your heart, where that desire for that thing, you could passionately desire it. I don't care if it's a person. I don't care if it's taking a trip. I don't care what it is. If it's a job, or if it's a position, or if it's moving into a house. As bad as I want this, the juice is not worth the squeeze. It's not worth it. I'm going to make the decision that I'm making because it is the right thing to do. Head over heart is hearing rumors about people that I know and I don't know, and choosing to not allow myself to blindly digest, to chew on and swallow and digest information, because I know that I wouldn't want to be treated like that. I would want someone to not allow their opinion of me to be swayed. So when it's my turn, when I hear the juice, when information falls in my lap, you might want to believe your sister, mother, cousin, brother, friend, spouse. But the fact is that humans, in our human nature, we are easily manipulated. And just because I like someone or love someone or care about someone, I can't just allow what they think of someone else or of a situation or of a place to persuade me to dislike it also, just because they don't. You had a terrible experience at this restaurant, so that means I will never go there. You had a terrible experience with this family member, so that means that I don't fuck with them. We're family. You had a terrible experience with this coworker, so I'll never trust them. Yet they've shown me They've not shown me any of what you're talking about. Family, friend, coworker. They've not shown me that. It's a head over heart decision just to do the right thing. That's what's up underneath all of it. It's you may be tempted to do one thing, but your head, you have to think logically with your head and not your heart. Don't make an emotional decision that could inadvertently or directly hurt someone. I mean, I don't want to hurt anybody. When you don't want to hurt people, that helps you to show up. Like there's no mistaking that, because people know she could have. Those people knew. They're like, she could have told all of my shit, and they will have known what they've been saying, how they've been behaving.
I saw her and she got the ice. She got the ice to show that I don't like you.
Right? I get that from family. I used to get it from friends. That's before I accepted that you're not my friend. You know, my friend wouldn't treat me like that. You know what I mean? My family wouldn't treat me like that. My fellow coworker and colleague, in a trusting, vulnerable, this is a work relationship, you wouldn't treat me like that. If I haven't shown you those bad goods, the bad fruit, that I'm a bad seed. You have to make head over heart decisions. Your loyalty to someone else cannot trump your loyalty to yourself. Unless the loyalty to yourself compromises someone else. If it hurts someone else, like if you're in a relationship and you're tempted to mingle, aka cheat with someone else, then the loyalty to yourself, it actually works both ways, because you being loyal to someone else is being loyal to yourself. When you feel like you can't be that, it's time to go. It's time to skedaddle. That's all. Thank you so much for checking me out. I appreciate your views and your support. I hope that my head over heart share inspired something positive in you, that you may consciously protect your light from being dimmed, and that you may consciously not ever dim anyone else's light. And I included this preview because I like the music and it gets me right to 13 minutes, and 13 is one of my favorite numbers. What about you? Do you have a favorite number? See, I'm random like that. I know. Man, when was the last time you considered something that was your favorite? Do you have a favorite anything anymore? Sometimes we think that we know what our favorite things are, but that evolves as we evolve and change. Check yourself out.